Hey guys, and welcome to Pretty Eyes. My name is Lavana. If this is your first time tuning in on this show is based off of domestic violence surviving, life after. The name of the show is called Pretty Eyes because it's time to show those pretty eyes. First of all, I'd like to give God the honor and the glory because if it was not for Him, I would not be able to do this show. And I would like to say thank you for all the texts, the subscriptions, and everyone that has subscribed. If you have not subscribed, please hit that bell, subscribe to get future notifications. And I would like to say thank you guys so much for the love and support. It really means a lot. And with that being said, today, guys, I would like to talk about loving on yourself. Loving on yourself is a very important deal for domestic violence surviving people that have been in an abusive relationship or people that are just coming out of it. In order to love yourself, to get on to the next pace in life, whether that be getting into a new relationship, developing new relationships with family, friends, or even your children. So I'd just like to say, love on yourself first. Get yourself all together. It's 2021. And with that being said, you guys want to continue to build yourself. Loving on yourself means doing whatever it is that's best for you, whether that be reading the Bible. Like I always tell y'all, Psalms 91 is the thing that helped me get through. And I also told you guys in the past that it was not so easy for me to get to this stage in my life. So I would just like to say, encourage yourself. If you're working hard or if you're not working, if you've been furloughed due to the pandemic, just keep loving on yourself. Encourage yourself. Read a lot of books. Read good books. If Bible is nothing that's, may not be for you, continue to just drive yourself. Do the things that's going to work out for you. With that being said, you can do something like if you're a cooker, if you're a person that likes to cook healthy meals, if you're a person that likes to exercise, if you're a person that likes to just have fun with kids. If you have a lot of kids, do something different with your kids. Play the games with them that they ask you to play. Be more involved. If you're a single person and you just work all the time, be more of a team player at work. But all of those things are going to build up the strength in you to make yourself feel valuable, feel useful, and the main part is to love yourself. And if you're trying to get yourself back into the relationship world, you cannot love someone else until you love yourself. So that way you can be loved correctly. Because remember I talked to you guys about having a bad attitude, you will attract people with a bad attitude. And you don't want to take yourself back into being into a domestic violence situation. So I just want to say I love you guys, and I hope that you love yourself. The main part about this whole show is to encourage someone, to help them be able to get back on their feet. And if you have like questions or if you want to comment on any of these topics that I talk about, feel free. And at the end of the show, I'm going to leave a hotline number for domestic violence so that way you can it's going to be in the bottom of the description box. That way, if you don't feel comfortable talking to me, you'll be able to talk to someone that is kind of more of a confidant, a person that's confidential, or talk to a family member or a friend or anyone that you trust that's in your life to get those feelings out, because you can't move forth if you're still hovering feelings from the past, and you can't move forward if you're dragging the past along with you. So I just want to say sorry, guys, that I had missed the show last week. I was just terribly busy and having a lot of different things working a lot of overtime at work, taking care of regular business. So I haven't forgot about you guys, and I hope you guys were not upset with me. So I'm going to keep on doing these shows. And as I always tell you guys, these shows air every Thursday. If it's something that's not for you, I always tell you to pass it on to a neighbor, pass it on to a coworker, family member, or just go back on previous shows that may be something that can be beneficial to you. Love on yourself. Loving on yourself is important. If you're a shopper, go shopping. If you're a person that likes to fix yourself up, even if we're not going anywhere in the pandemic, fix yourself up. The main thing is love on yourself. I can't stress that enough. Because when you love yourself, other people around you see that you're loving yourself, and you attract people to be in a loving way to you. And the main thing about it, guys, I always say, show those pretty eyes. Though you want to show your eyes because your eyes reflect something that's going on in your spirit. If you're down, depressed, down in the dumps, that reflects in your eyes. So I want to say, keep yourself encouraged. Keep loving on yourself. Do what's best for you. Put God first. And always remember, guys, to show those pretty eyes. I love you guys. This is a short segment this week. Next week, I will have a guest on the show that will be speaking about their domestic violence surviving and what they're doing today. And remember, this is life after. So this is not a sad segment. This is not about being sad and depressed. This is about building yourself up, and this is about loving on yourself and encouraging yourself to do better. I want to say thanks so much again, guys, for tuning in. Next week, we will have someone. So don't forget the show. And don't forget to subscribe. Hit that bell. Pretty Eyes the show. Thanks for tuning in. See you next week.